Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Dakota's Political Circle. And today we were talking about the Michigan Republican primary election results. And before I talk about this, I just want to say about my computer, I actually found a solution. But until I get a new battery, you guys can actually watch it on you. If you watch it on a phone, I think also a tablet, you can get good quality. But for some reason, on a computer, TV, or anything really, really big, it does not work well with quality until I get my laptop fixed. Um, Most likely it's just a battery issue, and if that's the case, then I'm just going to buy a battery within the next week. And if that ends up working, which it usually is, that's usually the problem with this laptop, which that the laptop I'm not using right now, but the one that usually works. It's always has the problem like once a year. I always have to buy a new charger, and the chargers are so expensive. So I'm gonna buy the charger and then get that fixed so we can finally get back to doing this stuff. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know that you can use your phone and possibly a tablet to watch it and be able to see it in good quality. If you want to have good quality, not SD quality, which SD quality is really crappy and I hate that quality, but I have to deal with it until I get this new computer. But I really want to still make these videos for you guys, so I just have to deal with it for now. But anyway, guys, let's get into this video and let's stop talking about that. All right, so the Michigan Republican primary results came in. This isn't the caucus, by the way. This is the primary. And Donald Trump destroyed Haley just like everyone expected. Like, Nikki Haley at this point should just be dropping out. Like, there's just no use. Once Super Tuesday comes, she's just going to easily drop out. I hope so, at least. I would think she'd be smart enough to drop out. But no matter what, I think Donald Trump is on pace to get all his electoral votes to win the primary. And the Republican primary in I think it's March 19th is the earliest it could happen. So if Haley stays in the race all the way, because she only gets a minimum of votes, and Donald Trump always gets a bunch of votes. So no matter what, he's probably going to win it by March 19th is what I'm expecting. But if Nikki Haley does drop out, he's going to win it like probably way quicker than that. Hopefully Nikki Haley just drops out on Super Tuesday after Super Tuesday's results, because that's just the most obvious thing. After Super Tuesday, she's just going to be destroyed. Donald Trump's probably going to get 800 points and all that, and she should just drop out at that point. You'd be stupid not to. But yeah, in the Michigan Republican primary, Donald Trump dominated. Nikki Haley was horrible, like always. She only got good polling whatsoever in Ann Arbor. If I could look at that, I don't know if I can look at it from that standpoint. No, I can't. But based on this, yeah, Nikki Haley got most of her votes from Ann Arbor, and she didn't even win Ann Arbor's county. So honestly, she just isn't doing great in any of the states, and it's just better for Nikki Haley just to drop out at this point. Trump got 68%, Nikki Haley got 26%, and Trump got 12 delegates. Nikki Haley got 4. The rest of the delegates will be coming in the Michigan caucus, which Donald Trump's also probably going to win that one as well. So, I mean, either way, Trump's going to win, and it really doesn't matter at this point that Nikki Haley should just drop out. I mean, it just makes the most sense, in my opinion. So the Republicans just need to back Donald Trump, and with these open primaries, the only reason Haley even gets this high is just because Democrats join in just to try to stop Trump from being elected, which is just isn't going to happen. And also, let me bring up this. So here is the polling. So there is no average because there wasn't enough polls in Michigan, but I'm going to base my average off of what these look like. So the average, in my opinion, probably was around, I don't know, I would say 50 is the average on this poll. Obviously, you can't average it out unless you do it like actually calculating it. But I'm just going to guess like around 50 to maybe 48. I'd probably say 50 because there is a 60 right there. But I'd probably say 50 is the average. And Trump won by 41. The reason is obviously because Democrats want to stop Trump being elected. And obviously, because of that, Trump didn't get as many votes as he should because open primary. If it was a closed primary, I guarantee Trump would get every single time. Trump will get every single thing that the spread says. He'd probably get 60, maybe 55 or 50, but he would not get 40 with a closed primary, guaranteed in Michigan. But because it's an open primary, independents, Democrats really don't want Trump to be elected. So obviously, the best case scenario for them is just to try to get them out with Haley. And they're not going to vote for Haley, obviously. They're just doing it just to try to stop him. But yeah, Donald Trump, even though it was an underwhelming defeat, he dominated Haley either way. He destroyed her. It's just an easy victory for Trump and an easy victory for the Republican Party. And also, I wanted to show the Democrat primary. I just wanted to show this. So Biden did win, obviously, by a lot, but he had 13% uncommitted. And that's crazy to think because Biden won. I mean, Biden, as an incumbent, should win like 95% to 90%, especially in Michigan. I just think Michigan voters are starting to get tired of Biden. I don't think they really want Biden at all. Even 3% went to Mariana Williamson, and 2.7 went to Dean Phillips. Like, none of them want Joe Biden, and that's a lot. Like, that's a lot of people. There's 16 there, and then there's 18 right. Like, altogether, that's probably like around 19% that don't want Biden in the Democrat primary. Like, it just shows that Michigan is done with Biden, and based on polling, Michigan is probably going to win with Trump in the presidential election big, and Joe Biden is suffering horribly, especially with a lot of issues. And for Michigan specifically, I think it's the Israeli conflict that's messing with them because they're really upset about that. I think so. I think that's what they're upset about. I think that's why they want Trump in, even though obviously probably Trump's going to do the exact same thing. Well, not the exact same, but I mean, I would think Trump will not like try to start a war, not like Joe Biden does. And then also one more thing I want to show is the GOP delegate tracker. So Trump's at 122 now. Nikki Haley's at 24. And then obviously Ron DeSantis and Vivek are out. So it shows like how many delegates are expected around these times. So for me personally, I think around the 19th primary. So once the 19th is up, I think Trump will have all those delegates. That's when I expect Trump to have his delegates. If not, it'll be the 23rd. But guaranteed, I just think it's going to be the 19th. After March 19th, if Haley is still in. If she isn't in, Trump's going to win even earlier because he'll get all the votes, obviously. There's just no reason he wouldn't, especially if Haley drops out. But, I think around March 19th, after these primaries, March 19th, I think Trump will be elected the Republican primary, elected the Republican presidential nominee, sorry. But yeah, I think that's what's going to end up happening if Haley does not drop out. If she does drop out around Super Tuesday, which is probably the biggest event out of all of them, it'll definitely shake things up big if Nikki Haley does drop out, because all the Republicans will, at least majority, will be with Trump on everything, and it'll be getting a sizable and more sizable lead against Joe Biden, and an easy win for Trump in the November election. That's just what we're hoping for. But yeah, that is what I was talking about today, guys. I just wanted to talk about that with you guys today. It was a little bit of a longer video, but I just wanted to talk about the Michigan Republican primary and how it turned out. And Trump is obviously still winning, and Super Tuesday is going to be a really big one when that happens. But I think that's when Nikki Haley is going to drop out, hopefully. That would be the best thing ever. But yeah, I'll have another video out after this one the next day. And I don't want to say what it's about. It'll show up on YouTube what it's about, but it's a pretty cool thing. It's something that's actually pretty awesome that I'm really happy about. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.